Hey y'all, my friends over at LIFMOCER saw me dragging around this big old battery pack, touting how good I can start all kinds of small engines and cars and everything else with it. And they said, you know what, we think we can do the exact same thing and we can help you out. They sent me a GS300 to try out. It also has a flashlight built into it. Its capacity 59 watt hours. Your starting voltage 12 volts, peak current of 3000 amps, USB outputs. It has two 5-volt 3-amp outputs and it has one 5-volt 3-amp input. They said we think we can make this a lot easier for you. At the end of the video, you and I are going to discuss another time that this could actually be a huge lifesaver. So something you may not have thought of. So first thing, the entire box, packing and everything, is obviously less than half the weight of that battery pack. It's also a lot smaller. And if it can do everything that can do in half the weight, I think I'm all for it. You have to at least show 30% on the input. Do not connect the jumper clips together, which obviously makes perfect sense, right? Need to charge this thing every 3 months, at least once every 3 months. Don't take it apart. Do not use it as a vehicle battery or battery charger. Don't use this thing while you're plugged into a wall when you're trying to charge it. Fails to start first time, wait at least 1 minute to start the vehicle again. What they're saying is let this thing have a chance to cool down. Every time you try to start the vehicle, this is sending out a whole lot of current and it's warming up the plastic and the cables and everything else. Give it a chance to cool down before you try it again. And of course, don't try to start the engine if it exceeds the maximum displacement of the jump starter can bear. Let's take a look at this thing real quick. I've already opened it up and charged it up. They'll give you a 24-month warranty on this thing if you register it. Easy enough. It's got short circuit protection in it. It's got reverse protection inside it. It says it's spark proof. You can use this thing to charge up your mobile devices with the USB outputs. Like I said, it does 3-amp outputs on the USB. The flashlight itself can do regular lighting, SOS, or strobe light. Troubleshooting guides in there. If for some reason you know something's looking a little bit funny to you, keep the book handy. It's super small. It's got warning indicators for high temperature, reverse connection, and low capacity. Instructions on how to jumpstart your vehicles. And this thing claims it can do gasoline engines less than 10 liters and diesel engines less than 8 liters. Those are some pretty big engines and some pretty stout claims. I'll be honest, if it can do half of what it's stating, I would actually be ecstatic, because most people don't have a gasoline engine larger than, let's say, a 5 liter, maybe a 5.7. I mean, that's a pretty common motor. That's a Chevy 350 is a 5.7. We're talking gasoline engine 10 liters. We're talking the old Cadillac stuff, the huge, huge engines. Came with the USB charging cable to charge this thing up. It's got the clamps. And the negative is about normal length that I've seen, but the positive, they gave me a little bit longer. A lot of times what I see is the cables are so short that the jump pack will not be in a great spot for it. But anyway, you got your readout, you got your lights. This button right here is supposed to be for a battery that's completely dead, which is a really big deal to me, because I'm constantly jump starting batteries that have completely died. They've got no voltage at all, which is why I was using this pack right here. The fact that this can actually jump start a battery that's completely dead by pressing this button makes a huge deal to me. Decent size alligator clamp. All of it's tied together. It's not insulated from one side to another, so basically both sides are electrically the same. Believe it or not, that's a big deal. And yeah, not a bad looking little clamp. Chevy side posts, top posts, all of it. Then they gave me the pack. Look how small that thing is. The instructions are on here. There's my 2 USB outputs. Here's my input for charging. Let's see, let's turn it on. I'm at 99% right now. Here's my flashlight. Pretty bright, right? There's my SOS. Dot, 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 dash, 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 dot, dot, dot. And then this should be strobe. That'll get somebody's attention on the side of the road, huh? Anyway, so we're above 30%. That should be enough. So here's our connector. Take off the nice protective cover. Plug it in. Blue light is in standby. And if we hook it up to a battery, here's a battery that's mostly dead. Static voltage on this battery without a jump pack on it right now, looking at 11 volts, 11.4. Let's hook up our leads. Let's grab this battery pack and plug it in. All I did was plug it in, green light came on, says hey, you're ready to roll. 16.18 volts. So I mean it's basically a little bit hotter and ready to send out a whole lot of current through these cables and jump start a vehicle. Let's check the safety feature on it real quick. What happens if I hook it up backwards? So I've walked up to a vehicle, I don't really know what I'm doing, and I hook up the battery backwards. RC, reverse connection. So it tells you, hey, you're not ready to roll. You got a problem. You hooked it up backwards. Okay, well let's hook it up the right way. Nope. No warning indicator. Should be good to go. If I wasn't hooked up, it's in standby mode. I hook it up and it's ready to jump start. Easy enough. Battery disconnected. Ready to jump start. Turn the key. Yep, that would have worked. How about a 4-cylinder diesel? You can see my battery is disconnected. I've got it plugged into the positive right here. Let's put it on jump. I want to run it long that way. I didn't expect it to start that easy. Yep, so 4-cylinder diesel, no problem. I don't have any dead batteries, so I'm having to test with all good batteries. So ideally you shouldn't have to take these off. But let's do this, disconnecting the battery. A positive lead, a negative lead. I've been using the heck out of this thing. Hasn't let me down yet. Press the button. Now it's in completely dead battery mode. Man, that makes it easy. Let's disconnect it. Show you a cool little trick too. Let's say you did have a dead battery and all you wanted to do was jump it. And let's say you're not familiar with hooking up jump packs. And I thought maybe this was ground over here and I thought maybe this was positive over here. Guess what? It tells you reverse connection. It's got a little RC right there. So I'll say, oh, okay. Let's put it back where it belongs. We're ready to jump start. Super easy. Goes back into standby mode. This thing is awesome. So, remember I said I had a secret idea for what I'm going to use this for? In addition to a few other things, because it's so compact and lightweight, I can literally just throw it anywhere, right? Well, on a bass boat, you have, well, specifically on my bass boat, some others are set differently, but I have 2 batteries that run my trolling motor, and I have a 3rd battery called my cranking battery. My cranking battery, to keep the interference from affecting my electronics, I keep it off of the trolling motor circuit, and I have it tied to the starting battery. Some people say that's the wrong way to do it. They suggest a 4th battery, things like that. But that's what I use. My cranking battery is made to start that 225 horsepower motor, needs over 11.6 volts to start that motor. It'll turn the motor, but if the electronics inside the motor don't have at least that voltage, it won't start. And I've sensed that before. I've had low voltage from being too cold. I've had low voltage from running the electronics all day long, and it's finicky. I'm telling you right now, it's finicky. It really needs that little bit of extra voltage to tell the electronics to send the spark to the motor. So my thought is, hey, it's getting ready to be nighttime. I'm about to turn my lights on my boat and head back to shore, and I've been running my electronics all day long, not realizing what's going on. My voltage is dropped, and I've been running the trolling battery all day long, so I can't jump from those. Guess what? This is my ace in the hole. This will give me my high voltage high enough to energize the electronic starting circuit on the motor and give me a little bit extra boost to fire it up. Knock on wood. This right here will save me a tow having to get back, especially at nighttime. Yep, I'm actually very impressed by this thing. You saw all the items that I tried to start with it. Good job, LIFMOCER. Yeah, I'll give this one 2 thumbs up, and I appreciate you sending it to me.